apple bloom. Please continue watching the Brony Clubhouse so that one day I can get my cutie mark.
Hey there everybody, my name is Spencer, I'm with Brony Clubhouse, and today I am joined by the wonderful Creber family and some musician guys. But this is the great and talented MandoPony joining us here at Las Vegas' Unicon. And it's great to see you guys. Just gonna jump into some interview questions. First off, how are you enjoying Vegas?
Oh, it's very, the word I would describe it is flashy. And it's very, very cool. And all the people like to, you know, be fancy and everything, and it's very sort of just
it's very shiny.
Party.
Shiny
yes, it's shiny and flashy, and I like it. And it's just it's very fun place to just kind of look around. So we're gonna do that. We're
having a good time, and we're going to look around one today, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any first timers for Vegas here? Awesome.
I think all of us. Oh no.
No, I've been.
Yeah.
Oh,
before you were born.
Yeah.
Back whenever it used to be cool, before you were around.
We used to have fun.
Yes. And what better place to have a Brony convention?
I know, yeah.
Very much so.
And so, you know, I'm glad that you guys came by and you guys are having fun and interacting with the fans. One of the things that I really want to talk to you guys about today is the musical career that all of you are heavily involved in. Just recently, you guys released a Christmas album.
We did.
The Creber Christmas album. How was the experience, or how did the idea of making a specific Christmas album come about?
We have a really long history of doing Christmas concerts and Christmas recordings. I think I found a ticket stub in my office that was like 1978 or something like that. It was, like, it was a long time ago. No,
I don't think I was born.
No, actually no. Maybe it was the early 80s. I'll have to look it up. Anyway, it was a long time ago, and I started organizing these annual benefit Christmas concerts in Winnipeg that I was producing. And then I moved out here in the 90s, and Michael and I started producing them out here. We even did them at the huge Queen Elizabeth Theatre, 3,000 seat, biggest theatre in Vancouver for a few years, and then we did a Christmas CD back in the 90s for a while. And so, you know, we love Christmas music in our family. When do we start listening, Michelle?
Sorry?
When do we start listening to Christmas?
October.
Yeah.
And then I took the Christmas decoration down in late January.
Yeah. We like to make it last as long as possible.
See, in my family, the rule was always we can't watch Christmas movies, we can't listen to Christmas movies until after American Thanksgiving. So, I mean, that was like, you know, mid-November, and that was
you guys
tough.
have a late Thanksgiving.
That was tough. We just need to get on that, like just moving it up so we can get to Christmas.
Well, I'm like
movies.
spreading out holidays. I feel bad for people who have birthdays in like Christmas, because
yeah,
people are
yeah.
like, here's your Christmas gift, slash birthday gift.
No, and funny enough that you mentioned that, my dad's birthday is on December 24th.
Oh, yeah.
Right on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I have a cousin.
He only gets one.
Yeah. So anyway, Michelle had, we produced Timeless, Songs of the Century for her that was released last summer. And we'd been talking about doing some stuff together, and we thought, you know, actually it was the fans. They said, we want some Christmas music, and so she put the question out on her Facebook page, and great response, so we decided, let's just do it. It was pretty fast. Because
it was kind of funny. It was like,
so
oh, hey.
Annie, we really need to do some Christmas stuff. You in? Because,
sure, guys, why not? It was great.
Microphone.
Yeah, microphone.
Right.
Yeah. And the Living Tombstone, we got it on it. Yeah. So we had some great people helping
and
us out.
Natalie Sharp.
Natalie Sharp.
Stretch. On Speedy and Stretch. Check it out.
Which is actually another question of mine.
Yeah, I get beaten up.
Yeah, no, that was actually something that I wanted to ask you. What's the origin behind that one? Because that is just something that came out of nowhere, and it's amazing.
Sorry, the guys behind me are being rude, and
We're a little rowdy.
I can't hear what your question was.
Let's go get some drinks.
No, rowdy, you mean fun.
Spencer, could you repeat that, please?
My question was, speaking of that, how did the origin start for the YouTube show that you're doing?
Oh, well, Natalie and I have been best friends ever since I really met her, and we both
I think you were
did
3.
a lot of stuff with
and
Mom.
Natalie was 6 when she came in for her first singing lesson with me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And she cried and said she didn't want to stay. It was a group class, and she.
I don't even know what happened.
I mean, when you see her now, you can't believe she's
Like
so
she's like the most
outgoing.
outgoing person
Yeah,
ever. You know?
but
like,
I put a microphone in her hand and convinced her to stay for the class, and she's never looked back. And that's so Michelle and her have known each other and performed together for years.
Yeah, and we've always been a good comedic team, and so we just said, you know, we had this idea for like, because I'm the shorter one. and she's really tall, so Stretch, and then Speedy because sometimes, you
Little
know.
bit.
And Natalie could be a little more calm, and so we play this sort of like dumb, sort of smart, sort of. Well,
You just called Natalie dumb.
no, but like no, but like
Who's dumb?
It's
no,
the
like
personas for the
characteristic,
show.
like
Persona
no.
for the show.
Yeah, that's what happened.
No.
You know, actually, though, as soon as
Somebody has to be the foil.
Okay,
true.
that's true. That's true.
Somebody has to go.
I keep.
I don't. What do you?
But
Was it-
was it? Well, I kept thinking of
Walk
the
'em
one
home.
Natalie's one.
That's
Yeah, the
home.
segment of
This
Natalie's
is your
advice,
home.
where it was like, so where did you come up with the idea? And she was like, the theme song. Check theme song. Just listen to the beginning.
One fight. Ding
Great
ding.
Ding. Yeah. And then you popped out, and it was scary.
Yeah, and it's just been, I mean, it's hilarious.
Oh, thank you.
At
Yeah.
first I'm thinking,
Yeah.
what am I watching? This is glorious.
Just go with it.
So many
Yeah.
people wrote that in the comments. What is this?
I don't know what I'm watching, but I love it.
watching,
What is
but I
this
love
thing?
it.
That
I
was
love
like,
it,
yeah, because we put out a promo and a theme song. They're like, what's happening?
Yeah,
what's
I don't
happening?
And now they're still
understand.
asking.
You know, and when I saw it at first, it was almost like My Little Pony. I was like, I don't know what I'm watching, but I love it. You know, just that initial like, I don't get this, but my heart tells me that this is
My heart
good.
tells me this is
And I'm
awesome.
still watching it for some reason.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it again. I need to be sure.
Well, I grew up in the era of sitcoms. You know, I
Yeah,
watched
definitely.
Carol
I
Burnett.
watched Carol Burnett. I watched Sonny and Cher. I watched Donnie and Marie. I watched the Mandrell sisters. I loved sitcoms, and that, you know, I've just been maintaining all these years that I still think there's an audience for sitcoms
Oh, yeah.
out there. And then, you know, in Saturday
It's
Night
fun,
Live,
too.
you know,
Yeah.
that kind
You know?
of thing where you just go from one sketch to another. You get to try all sorts of things. Some may go better than others, but and then adding the musical component in because they're so such great
And again,
musicians.
really harkening back to the classic old shows. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Sonny and Cher, where they would have. I mean, I grew up on that stuff too because, you know, my mom and dad, Mando Mommy out there.
Mando Mommy.
Hi, Mando Mommy. Yeah. Definitely influenced us with
Yeah.
classic comedy and variety shows and skits. And like you said, Carol Burnett was huge. And,
Yeah.
I just liked being a part of it.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
No kidding. And Monty Python, you introduced us
Yes,
to.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Michelle mastered the cheese shop, which is quite an incredible.
She's giving through Rick Harry's by Hugh.
Yes, yes. She'll keep going. She'll keep going.
She will never stop.
Brie Roquefort.
She's memorized
Hey,
all
I
the
got some time. Let's keep on.
Brie.
So, but some of the classic comedy
What's
sketches,
that?
they also done some
Brie
Abbott and
Costello,
Costello.
mozzarella.
It goes on and on.
And you know what? But and I appreciate that because you know you don't see that a lot. And what's it's quite alright.
Oh shit.
And the
Spencer's going.
The great part
what
about it-
am I getting myself into?
I'm having a good time.
Okay.
Like I said,
now
not
let it
rowdy,
talk.
but it's fun. And the thing is too is that YouTube is such a fun outlet for doing projects like this,
Yeah.
especially for music. You know, Mando. I mean, you're crazy numbers on YouTube.
Crazy numbers.
Thanks.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah.
Popularity.
And then you know, both of you are working on different projects like almost every other week now, which is awesome.
Yeah, I'm really happy that I've been given the opportunity to score for a Double Rainbow, the fan episode that's coming out here. That's probably like what I'm most excited about doing next. And
Excellent.
yeah, I'm gonna, whenever I get back home after the convention actually, I'm gonna start scoring like the first 12 minutes of it, and I'm gonna have like 3 days to do that, and it's gonna be fun to get that done.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of which, this very morning,
The trailer was released,
It was
right?
released this morning, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my goodness, it's almost surreal in a way.
It's really amazing.
You would not
Looking forward
think.
to
I don't know. I don't understand why. How fans can actually make it look exactly like the show. Like
Yeah.
I think like that it is actually
The
a clip
show
from the
itself,
show.
yeah.
Like your Picture Perfect.
yeah,
Pony. It's
Picture
like
Perfect
what
Pony.
is that? Is
How did that?
I don't.
That was. Well, imagine how I felt. It was so
What
funny.
the heck?
The word that I can
Yeah.
use for it is scary awesome.
Yeah.
Scary
yeah.
awesome.
Because you're like, this is cool. But it's not Hasbro.
Yeah.
What is this madness?
Yeah, what is this craziness?
Yeah.
You good? Falling
Yeah.
down?
It's just yeah.
Did you want to? You want to share with me?
No,
Do you
no.
want to trade?
It's all,
Okay.
I've got this sort of
Yeah,
as
she
I was
does.
saying legal status.
Look down upon
you're
the lowly
mine.
peasants, Michelle,
You're
and spit
mine.
upon them.
And it's just, yeah,
I
the
know the
project
subject.
itself it's starting to it's
Yeah.
amazing how just from conception to what it is now,
Yeah.
and the fact that it's not just one guy, it's a humongous staff
Yeah, yeah.
of artists, musicians, voice actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be so amazing.
Yeah.
Super cool.
There's a couple times we were quite shocked. I'm sure you've seen them too, where there's been PMVs done of some of the songs from Michelle's album.
Yeah.
Oh, the first time.
The Boy from New
York City. We were
Yes.
just
Like, oh my gosh.
That was so
I
cool.
love
for
song.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
I
I
love
don't think I
like.
actually saw that.
Oh,
one.
you should check it out.
There's
Yeah,
a ton of
very
great.
good.
I love
Oh,
sometimes
and
when
I
I'm
hope
bored.
you dance.
Just,
Actually, I hope you dance.
I haven't
There's
seen
where
it.
the key change happens. What happens in the
key
PMV
change
just
song.
like gave me chills. Yeah, it's really good.
It's almost like where there's a will, there's a
That's-
brony.
The problem
That's
is,
right, yeah.
the problem is that with these conventions, you know, you try to remember a lot of like songs and different booths and artists and people's
And everybody's
names.
like, oh,
So-
hey, oh, you met me before. Oh, yeah, you met me before.
Basically, the problem is that you have to try to generalize people with their stereotypes to remember them because it's much. I have a photographic memory, and so does my mom. So talking to some of the other VDs, it's like, okay, yeah. So gray sweater guy. Oh, he was so awesome.
Gray
It's
sweater
like,
guy, yeah.
And cowboy. Oh my gosh,
Cowboy
cowboy
was
was awesome. You know.
Giant zebra guy.
Giant zebra guy.
Yes.
Wow. Well, man.
That guy was.
Yeah.
Silence.
Or dude walking around with Canadian flag. Oh, that was Screwball.
Screwball.
That was Screwball. Yeah. And then you remember the
No, and
name.
it's actually
there he is.
It's actually quite funny that you mentioned that because I have apparently I was given a nickname like that. Somebody could not remember my name.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, what's his? He's the black lady guy.
Black lady guy.
That's my name.
Black lady guy.
I'm like, sure.
Why not? Yes. We're going with it.
It's this.
And I thought that was just brilliant. It's like, hey, if they're gonna remember me by that way, I'll roll
Black
with
lady
it.
guy.
Okay, now I'm sorry, but now you put that in my head. So yeah.
So it's like,
I'll
what's the guy
explain
that,
I won't
what's that
Explain
guy?
that.
What's that weird guy that interviewed us? Like
Black lady guy, yeah.
Black lady guy,
I
right?
would probably be remembered
Right.
as white guy. Would be my name.
And no, let's be
Pasty
clear,
white.
you're not white.
Pasty
I'm
white.
clear. Space Jam. Okay,
Oh
so
my
clear guy. Yeah.
Are there any upcoming projects that maybe you can talk about or anything that you'd like to be involved in for the future?
Well,
Oh, we're talking about, yeah, beat it.
yeah, Michelle just did a collaboration with Black Griffin, who's well known
Yeah.
in the community.
He's
Awesome.
such a good
Amazing.
artist.
Such a
And
good-
good-
That's
and
amazing.
He's a good everything.
What people?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like a good bun.
It's
I know.
crazy what people
Well, you
can
know-
do.
Yeah.
Like he is part of the Navy, right? That's what he.
Yeah, he's in
Yes.
the Navy, yeah.
And he's just there in his little apartment, wherever they're placed, and he's got his computer, and he's able to do this stuff so fast with like barely any
Yeah,
connections,
minimal
any
gear, yeah.
professional gear. It's like, what is? I don't. Okay.
So
You
talk
know
about
what?
the song. Let's do it.
Whoa,
Get that
man.
in.
And Miss Creber has left the building.
I
Wait, you
can't.
know what's really
to
funny
Vegas.
is I only knew of him as a musician, and then we did the collaboration over the last few weeks, and then I was
Mike, introduce.
I was actually looking online to try to find some art of Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle together that would represent sort of what Michelle's part of the show is, where Apple Bloom is the biggest portion that she does, but then the singing voice for Sweetie Belle as well. So I was trying to look for a picture that would kind of represent that. So I was Googling images, and I found something that I thought, oh, this is kind of cool. And I thought, I wonder who did this. And it was What?
And lo and behold.
I didn't know you did that too. So then I said, "You did this?" And he said, "Yeah." And then he did a total custom picture, which you're going to
This
see
is a
soon.
good
That's
weapon.
Amazing.
Look! He said I hit him in the face
Yeah,
with the
yeah, you did.
Look.
She whips her hair back and forth. She whips her hair back and forth. She whips her hair.
It's like a.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, that's enough.
Yes. It's a ponytail.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh well.
We weren't gonna go there.
Oh, there.
The puns never end.
Where's Stephen Andrews? When you
Where's
need
Mike?
I know. He's got my hotel room.
Where's
Hotel room key.
Steve?
He's storing the luggage. Yeah.
Barstein, we need some puns, please. Some bad
Mr.
puns.
Weinstein.
And it was actually kind of hilarious because in one of the panels, I think it was during the musicians panel. If anybody made a pony pun, $20.
Yeah, that was the musician panel.
I was like-
those Lost Foss.
You were just like, oh man, and it's like they were trying so hard to just.
So you were
no
down
pony
20
pun, no
bucks?
pony pun, nope, pony pun. No, I wasn't. They were.
They were. They had to
I
do
hope
it.
that went to charity.
Yeah. That'd be great.
That's right.
Are there any other kind of musical genres that anybody here would like to do or maybe try? I remember somebody asked you during the panel that you want to try to learn a new instrument, maybe something that you guys want to play around with. And
You should learn drums. We could jam.
Yeah.
Well,
that would be
actually,
cool.
yeah.
Well, I'm kind of learning drums.
That was so awesome when Natalie and I and Andy would jam when he was in Vancouver.
Yeah,
That was so
yeah.
fun.
That was cool.
Because
We just
Natalie
get
would
together.
sing with the guitar, and you'd have your guitar, and I was on drums. It's like, well.
And that was basically a band.
I'm trying to figure out what songs we do. We're doing
Yeah.
all these like random like 80s songs. It's like, how is these the only songs that we know? It's like, what?
I would love to learn like French horn or something. Something like
French horn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not a flugelhorn?
Which one?
Flugelhorn.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it is a real thing.
I didn't know until I had to Google it.
A
Yeah.
bugle horn.
A bugle horn. Euphonium.
Then you could be the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of Coming to Be.
That's true. I could be. No, that should be Draft though, because he's already the brass.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we didn't have an instrument for him here this time.
Well, and then Company B, Company Bernstein.
Studio B. Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy Studio B. It's THX now, but it's still kind of funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we are working on, Michelle's working on some originals now, hoping to do an original CD that we'll produce with her again. And also some more collaborations. She's potentially doing one with Silva Hound coming up. In fact, we're
Nice.
meeting with him later today, right? And of course more with this guy here, Mr. Talent.
Yay! Yay! Thanks. Ah. Why did you hit me so hard?
More Speedy and Stretch.
Yes.
Yeah, more Speedy and Stretch.
All of my yes.
Yes, I know. We had an episode due this weekend, but we're a little busy being
Yeah.
here, so we're gonna leave the next episode to release it next
Plus, we
weekend.
wouldn't have Natalie, so.
Yeah, we
It's too
need
stressful
Natalie,
to
and she wasn't
figure
available
out.
to come here this weekend, so we'll do it next
Not
weekend.
stretchful enough.
Yeah,
Too stressful. Not
we'll have to get her at a convention. Well, she
Yeah.
was at Seattle.
She was at
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Well,
we'll
yeah,
get her
she's
down somewhere
hopefully
else.
gonna come with us more,
Yeah.
but she couldn't this time, so.
Okay. Well, I do have to ask the inevitable pony questions.
Okay.
This is Brony Clubhouse after all. But season 3 is now over. How was the involvement of singing more songs and being part of it again, and how the reception has been to a lot of different things that have been going on this
There's a
season?
song in almost every episode, hey?
Someone has to
There's a
confirm
lot,
this.
yeah.
I think there is, and that's
Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember there being one in Too Many Peoples.
Yeah,
That was a
no,
good one.
it wasn't in every episode, but it
That
definitely
was
a lot,
hilarious. There's
Too
just
many
like,
piggies.
oh my gosh, it's an orange frog!
Yeah. Worded out by Sabrina out of the
And then they turn like poof, and then
Yeah,
they
the,
make
Yeah.
stretch, and
the
they like.
unsung heroes.
Yes,
of
the
it.
unsung heroes
So
of
good,
Storyverse.
so
Yes.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
I mean, they create a lot of the comical moments.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's amazing too, because like when you're boarding, you're basically like the cinematographer and the director kind of.
Yeah,
at the same time.
that's very
Really,
true.
If you board out a scene, you're basically in charge of exactly how that's going to look, and then you give it out to the layout artists, and they complain because they have to animate it. And and I thought the music in season 3 was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
so good.
Yeah. So
The season finale was just like,
that was
Oh
like
my God!
every musician was like, "Thank you, thank you, Stefan and Daniel, so much music." It's
remix all the
amazing."
things!
Remix all the things, yes.
We were
So, yeah.
shocked how many remixes of Babseed came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Holy
Like
mackerel.
That was a-
yeah.
That was like, when that song came out, I was just like, get out! You're just still there. It wasn't a bad.
See what you gonna do? Got a bully on her tail, got a honey, got a bail. Babseed, Babseed, if she's after you, you gotta run, you gotta flee, gotta hurry, don't you see? Babseed, Babseed, she's just a bad, bad.
Everybody.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's gonna be stuck in all of our heads.
Such a good song.
Nice.
I think my favorite remix has been Tombstone's.
Oh,
It was
He
so
did
good.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, did I
yeah.
hear
yeah, it was really.
He
I
included my
must-
vocals in one of them, and he did another one too with the original.
To
To the YouTube.
Yeah, he did too.
To the YouTube.
I think I've only heard the other one. I'll have to go check that out.
Yeah, no problem.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that reminded me of a quote from The Office when Michael Scott says,
Everything reminds me.
I know, it's so true!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! In her
9
defense,
seasons of pure puns! It's
in her
amazing!
defense, it is a darn good show.
Yeah, well, you know
I
what?
love the show. I
If
can't
there was a
quote all the
subject
things
called
that-
The Office, I would have 6 degrees in it. I keep saying this. I just wish it was something useful.
Someone's going down the escalator.
I think Dusty's trying to
So
tell
that
us
happened.
Dusty's down.
it was over.
Dusty's
Is it?
on the video.
Is the interview over?
Melodious,
Let me like
Brony, the world.
Now for something.
Just video
And the
bomb.
Dusty Katt, ladies and gentlemen.
Video.
A wild Dusty Katt.
Wild Dusty Katt has a beard.
Use his hat block. It's super effective.
The bonus is when he does, when he creates a roast for himself because everyone's mad at him.
yeah.
As he says, this is gonna be awesome. You know what? I gotta get YouTube down here to film this. They're gonna
We should be having YouTube.
Let me call the
right
YouTube.
now.
Let me call YouTube.
He's like, he brings out his pen, he's like, okay, I gotta get
See, well, no,
YouTube
and
down.
if it weren't for a YouTube, I would have never known who the world's manliest Brony
No.
was.
Yeah.
That's true, that was one of the
I didn't
first
ever know who
ones
this
I
was.
watched.
It's all true.
I didn't ever
Thank
know
you,
who that
you
was.
too.
I would have never known who this was.
Stay manly, my friends.
Where's the Spanish guitar, DD?
How'd that go?
Oh, somebody should get
Where are you with your guitar, friend?
I know. I need to find one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, God.
Thank you so much for joining us today. You guys are fantastic. You guys are fun. I love it. I hope you're having fun in Vegas. I
Yes,
hope you
we
keep
are.
having fun.
Thank you, you guys are
And I
awesome.
hope you guys come back for more Vegas shenanigans.
We're always up for shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Yes.
So again, thank you for joining us. We have Michelle Creber, MandoPony, Monique Creber, and Mike Creber.
Thank
John,
you.
please walk.
This is Spencer with the Brony Clubhouse, and we'll see you guys next time. She might kick you in the process.
She's kicking air. They happen to get in the way of the air. That's their own problem.
No, she's still going. Wait.
This will go on for hours.
Well, you know, we're just gonna.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, see you. Okay, yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Hey.